Hey there. Well, like the title says, in this video I'll be recommending you some anime that I think are a good introduction into the anime world. Let's get started. The first anime I want you to check out is ReLife. This is what you call a slice of life anime. These anime tend to be on the more realistic side, so don't expect any Kamehameha waves, but trust me, they are good. This anime is about a 27-year-old guy named Arata Kaizaki, who is suddenly given an opportunity to relive his high school years by being turned back into a teenager. Although slice of life anime are meant to be realistic, most of them are based slightly off of fiction. This was the first ever slice of life anime I've ever watched. When I first started watching anime, I had that mindset that only action anime are good, but ReLife changed my mind. The second anime I'd like to talk about is Dorohedoro. The first time I watched this one I was a bit disappointed by the animation style. It looked cartoonish, in a sense, but the story made up for that, cause it's very interesting. This anime takes place in a fictional world where sorcerers are picking off humans one by one to use them as lab rats for their experiments. One of the victims who survived this is Komi, who has a lizard head and is trying to get rid of it by killing the sorcerers who gave it to him. Let's talk about Dororo next. This is one of the first anime that I finished in one go. That's how good it is. If you are the type of person who takes into consideration animation style when you watch anime, then you are definitely going to like it. It's great. I remember the first time I saw it, I couldn't stop telling my friends about it. Dororo is about a guy called Hyakumaru who has no body and throughout the anime fights different demons in order to get his body back. This is an action-packed anime with a good story. Be sure to check it out. Next up we have Komi Can't Communicate, another slice of life anime, but this one does not have any fiction at all, just a teenage girl with social anxiety. Komi is a teenage girl with social anxiety, not severe, but just enough to make her nervous enough not to say almost anything around anyone. This anime follows Komi as she slowly, but surely is starting to make friends and become comfortable enough to speak around them. Up next we have Kakegurui, a gambling anime led by a ferocious young lady called Yumeko Jabami who is an extremely good gambler. Yumeko attends Hayakao Private Academy, where students take part in various gambling competitions where the stakes are very high. If these characters weren't in a school, I would swear they were in a mental institution. Everyone is obsessed with gambling to the point where they seem to be driven insane by it. Watch this. They make very creepy faces. It's almost like they are crazy. Are you looking for an anime with a cool, badass main character? Well, this is Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is a spaghetti western anime that takes place in outer space. It follows the life of Spike Spiegel and his team of bounty hunters. Spike and his team catch bounties, but I feel like that's not the main story. The anime explores the past of Spike and each of his comrades. I think anyone who is a fan of anime can tell you that Cowboy Bebop is a great anime with a great story, and it is good jazz music if you're into that. Vinland Saga is a period piece anime that takes place during the Viking era. This anime follows the story of Thorfinn, a boy who had his family eradicated at a young age. Throughout the story, Thorfinn is on a journey of revenge and self-discovery, as this all happened when he was only 5 years old. Can you imagine being 5 years old and having your family killed right in front of you, and you are only 5? Thorfinn is a character full of anger and resentment. I don't think I've ever seen him laugh in the anime. The only thing on his mind is killing the man who killed his family. This anime is still running on Netflix. I'm actually waiting on the latest episode right now, so catch up. Let's experience it together. In the latest season, Thorfinn is older now and much more understanding of life. I saw him smile for the first time the other day. Prison, school. If I said I watched this one just for the story, I'd be lying, and you'll know why if you watch it. It's a very weird anime in my opinion, but at the same time is underrated. Most people don't watch it for the story, and you'll know why if you watch it, but it has a good story. This anime is about a band of teenage boys at the peak of puberty who are sent to a prison that is a school at the same time and is completely run by girls. The anime follows these boys as they are put through hardships and try to escape. The anime also has a sense of very dark humor. Hunter x Hunter. I've been arguing with my friends for the longest time about the name of this anime and whether it is Hunter x Hunter without the X or with the X. If it's without the X, then why put the X in the name in the first place? Anyway, it's a good anime, so let's see what it's about. This is an anime about a young kid called Gon. He is trying to become a hunter, but has to go through an exam first. The anime follows Gon as he goes through the hunter exam, makes new friends, and becomes stronger. This anime has a lot of interesting characters. Gon is a pretty good kid in general. He is down to earth and one of the nicest characters in Hunter x Hunter, but don't mistake his kindness for weakness. He's pretty strong. Our last anime for today is Demon Slayer. I have never been more interested in an anime than this one. The characters, the story, and the fighting are all A+. Even though the anime has received some criticism, it's still one of my favorite anime. Demon Slayer follows the life of a boy named Tanjiro who has had his family murdered by demons except his younger sister who's been transformed into a demon. He goes on a journey where he trains to become a demon slayer while at the same time trying to revert his sister back into a human. I'm glad you made it to the end. I hope this video was helpful and I hope to see you next time. Maxilord, signing out.